Now, throughout the evening, we saw people coming back to town. Not a whole lot of them, but there were a few here and there, some of them bringing their suitcases right along with them. First News reporter Abigail Cloutier talked to some of those people. She joins us live now with what they had to say. Abigail.
Thank you, Stan. Now, these previously evacuated streets have seen more traffic than they have since Friday, and I caught up with an East Palestine councilman who tells me he is really breathing a sigh of relief as he was able to return to his home this evening.
This is my home. I'm glad to be back here.
We caught up with East Palestine Councilman Douglas Simpson as he was unloading his truck. He and his family returning to their home on East Martin Street, just a block off the tracks.
Just relief mainly. It's something that couldn't be predicted.
Shortly after the news conference was held, the trains were once again running through East Palestine on the Norfolk Southern tracks. This one came through at around 6:20 p.m. A few blocks away, East Palestine Elementary School music teacher Brett Hardy seeing his apartment for the first time since Friday. He lives above the True Value store on Market Street, maybe 100 yards away from the tracks.
Moving back in, bringing my stuff back in. We're finally back. It feels good to be here in Bulldog Country.
Councilman Simpson praised the community's resilience.
That's just the way we are. The town comes together. This town always pitches in when there's a problem. We did good.
And evacuee Scott McClear was proof of that resilience when he donated hotel stays to a woman and an elderly man who couldn't afford it.
That right there touched me, and I figured, give back. Try to give back something. I can't help a lot, but I can help a few.
Now, for people still trickling back into their homes, there is a safe return plan in place, and those details are available online. Stan, back to you.
Thanks, Abigail. Also out and about this evening was First News reporter Desiree Gosselin. One of the stops that she made was at the Red Cross shelter, which had been set up at the high school since a couple of hours after the initial fire started Friday night. Desiree Gosselin joins us live now with what she saw when she was out tonight. Des.
Thanks, Dan. So as we've been telling you, since that evacuation order has been lifted, people are very slowly trickling back into their homes. But as I was driving around, I still saw a lot of dark houses, probably more dark houses than people had returned to them. Now, after driving around for a little bit, it did look like there was an initial wave of people who wanted to return to their homes immediately, but after about a few hours, that looked to have tapered off a bit. And from talking to volunteers at the Red Cross shelter at the East Palestine gym, the people who were staying at the shelter left immediately after the mandatory evacuation order was lifted. One rep with the Red Cross says that people cheered when that announcement was made.
They put a television in the gymnasium here, and we were able to watch the press releases. And when they announced that it was safe to go home, there was a big hurrah, lots of applause. It was cool. It kind of sent chills up your back. It was fun to be with.
The Red Cross shelter is still open tonight. They have staff manning the gym with cots and food, and volunteers tell me that they've had many businesses donate food and other necessities to the shelter. By estimation, they say somewhere in the thousands of dollars, but possibly higher. Now, again, the Red Cross shelter, that is still open tonight. They said that they wanted to keep it open in case anybody returned to their homes, didn't feel safe, and wanted to leave. Again, all you have to do is show up at the door, and they will help you.